Hey, hey, pumpkins, welcome back to the captain of the friendship, Shiver Me Timbers. I want to tell you something. We're going to have to change our mindset. We're going to have to upgrade our mindset, baby dolls. How you were thinking about crypto in 2022 and 2023, it is going to phase out. What does that mean? Rational, out. Logical, out. What you think you know about crypto, out. Definitely out. Utility, out. All of it, throw it out. Valuations, out. You understand? Now, it's funny because some of you still don't get the game, friends. I know 99% of you overwhelmed with love and support. I love and appreciate every single one of you. But I know a part of you sometimes thinks, but you are skeptical that Bitcoin doesn't hit 100K. Yes, friends, please watch my videos carefully. I've been saying, even if we get our scam scenario, which I'm going to show you right now, even if we get it, friends, here, all right, there are buyers up here. You understand? There are people buying at $80,000 Bitcoin, right? Why are they buying? It's because they are pricing in their mind 100, 120, $150,000 Bitcoin, a gold flippening, which also means they're buying poop coins, which means the valuations of crypto gaming, NFT, metaverse, layer ones, any of these other narratives, AI coins, new meme coins, whatever the new narrative is, social finance, real world assets, whatever they are, these people are going to be coming at them like they want hotcakes. Okay, so we're going to have to change our mindset now. Now, I've prepared you correctly, friends, because you don't need to do what you're doing, but friend, just think about this, man. I want to ask you this, okay? Think about people who were so sure their coin was going to go to the moon in the last cycle, all right? So sure, and it didn't. Wouldn't they wish they had a friend like me who told them, hey, meme coins are hot. They're not even a sector, by the way. You got to get in these dog coins. Like I bought Kishu Inu, made 42x in a weekend, okay? So Pikachu, don't you wish you had a friend like that? What about if we went even further, friends? Because in 2020, I was saying, man, I wish someone got me into DeFi before it hit Altmania. Hit Altmania June, July, August of 2020. I remember I was watching Ivan's videos of going through all these things, Ampool, rebasing coins. Trust me, every narrative you can think of, all of them went to zero. It doesn't really matter, but they all pumped hard first. I wish someone prepared me for that. And guess what, friends? In the bear market with you, I was looking for that other influencer content creator to prepare me. And then I realized, wait a minute, none of them are preparing me. I have to prepare me. That's why I'm here to prepare you. I am that person for you. I am here as the captain of the ship to tell you what we got to look for. That's why I've told you to increase your probability of wins. Okay, the number one highest thing, which you asked me, okay, what's going to be 100x, 100x, 100x? Okay, it's going to be cycle one narratives. What's a cycle one narrative? We don't know yet. Wait till retail gets their imagination captured, okay? What's the next best one? It's buying new coins in a second cycle. So I've got to stress to you, you can't buy store of value narrative and make good money. You can't. By the way, Hex is not store of value, friends. Hex is DeFi, okay? I actually figured it out. It's not actually really as much store of value as you think. It's got a DeFi component to it. That's why it's 2020 season. So Hex is going to have a cycle 2 type of play for it here, okay? So just to let you know. So you can't buy privacy coins and kill it. Yeah, you're going to do some. You're going to be okay. You can't do that, okay? 2017 narratives like payment solutions, not going to kill it, all right? They're too old now. You don't have to buy stuff that was hot in 2020, okay? That's where everybody's bull trapped from, all right? So gaming, metaverse, NFTs, layer one chains. That's why I like Pulse Chain, right? Other people like, these new Celestial, these other chains, Modular. Don't worry about them, friends. They're new. Doesn't even matter. Who cares who's the right one? Doesn't really matter, okay? You also have DEXs. I like PulseX. Amazing buy and burn, all right? So you see these things, all right? They're beautiful. Beautiful when you think about them in these concepts. Luckily, the universe just spoke to me, and me like a little satellite with my big fat green candle just pointing it out there to the world, and everybody saying, hey, arrest that man. And say, you can't arrest me. I'm in my own home, lady. What are you going to do? Okay, so Yes, friends, it's going to be a crazy bull market. All right. So remember, even if we get capped early and there's going to be death and destruction, remember, I'm ahead of the game, friends. There's going to be a beautiful part before that. All right. Just got to be. Look, you think if you buy super stable stuff and things that you love, you're going to do really well. Not necessarily, because you might bag hold them too much. If you're in a lot of junk, you're going to have my attitude when it came to the ICOs last season. I was like, nah, this coin's, nah, who cares? Just get out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. I'm doing a launch, whatever, man. Like, there's going to be another application made next month with a new logo. You know what I mean? You have that approach, you win, friends. Don't you wish you could have your approach like that when it comes to your own coins you're holding, bag holding right now? Of course, everybody wishes that. But if you have that approach to everything, you never get into crypto in the first place. So catch 2022, okay, when it comes to this. Now, the mindset, friends, so I made this post here. The 2022 and 2023 mindset. Market cap is important. Valuations matter. No. Now the new ones, okay? This is literally, I'm not even making this up, okay? People don't care, okay? We're getting emotional money, okay? These are the people, they don't want to be in the trenches, okay? I'm here shivering me timbers, right? It's cold, okay? All the sea men and the sea women, they're all running around eating jelly beans, okay? Trying to steer the ship. We go through, we do the strong fundamentals, okay? Now, here's the funny part. People are going to come across our coins that are cheaper. You might look at Chainlink, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Hex, whatever. You're going to be a bit envious or jealous of them. You're like, oh, man, they get to buy so much. But they don't buy so much, right? You and me have that conviction. They don't have conviction at all, okay? So they've got like, oh, I've got 15 grand to put in. They come and put in like 1 grand into Pulse, you know, because they don't really know. Then they go put 3 grand into something else, okay? But I know there's a lot of people here, they're like, hey, man, I've been just DCAing like for like 1.5, 2 years. You see, it's a different complete mindset. Or they'll even put in more money when they pump up 10x higher, okay? So the new mindset, though, lower coin price means it's cheaper. ETH, $2,000, but Pulse is only 4 zeros and a 5. If it made it a $1, it gives you 20,000x. Now, I know it's funny. It sounds disingenuous. It sounds like you're scamming, grifting. Guess what? It's what the people want. It's what the people want. And guess what? Even if you come across people talk about market cap, all you got to do is just show them, well, you know, Pulse Chain's only like 600 million market cap, 500 million, and Ethereum is like going to 1 trillion. That's all you got to do, right? And like, what do you think I learned this from? The Bitcoin maxis, right? They're the kings of this, okay? Well, friends, you ever heard of the Bitcoin maxis talk about a little thing out there called gold that has a 12 trillion market cap? Okay. Oh, Bitcoin's not even 1 trillion. That would be 52K. We're going to flip gold. Guess what happens when we eventually do flip gold? Hopefully in the next few years, but most likely next decade when we flip gold, 500K plus Bitcoin. When that happens, what are they going to be talking about? They go, oh, did you know there's 100 trillion of US dollars out there? You see, it's just another game. It's a game everywhere. Okay. Everyone's playing the game. So that's the new game going to be playing out. That's why I don't overthink these. Don't worry about these valuations and things like that. Worry about the framework I gave you. Can I get a new cycle coin with a narrative I know is a thing? All right. You know, now obviously we want the newest thing, but I'm just opening your mind. This is what we want. Okay. This is exactly what we're building up towards. Now, I've been messaging friends. So friends are on Discord. I've been just telling everybody about it. So one of the gaming coins we're going to do for like an ICO. It's like basically a public ICO, not a sacrifice. There is a cap here. So once the pool's closed, that's it. It's a free open market, okay? The team's doxed. They've already got a working product. It's already game. It's gaming and gambling with racing, right? I guess everyone can have fun with it, friends. It's crypto, man. Like, friends, I've seen mad products just go to zero. And I've seen, you've seen absolute degeneracy. I mean, they bought FTT, bro. They bought FTT. They're buying the Luna stablecoin. It's just... What do you do? Okay, here's my friends. I'm just remembering all these scenarios in my mind when I was like, there's no way this thing goes up. And I did 100x. And another way, and I'm like, there's no way this thing doesn't go up. You don't know. You got to treat everything like a lottery, okay? That's it. So I sent these pictures to my friends and family just to tell you, right? So I'm going to be doing Drift coin. So it's from a game called Payout Pursuit. We're going to be participating in it. Please, for the love of God, remember, we're shifting our mindset, okay? That's why I'm making this video for you, friends. A paradigm shift. It's not like the old mindset is bad. No, it's the old mindset is what kept you in the game, accumulating bags for 2 years while crypto's crumbling to zero. And you're believing in cult community, strong core altcoins. These things, friends, they're the life-changing stuff. Why? It's because it's not like 2 people over there got lucky with this one thing. No. It's you can put a story together, fundamentals, characteristics. You can see the cult community, 140 plus content creators. So, that little Timmy with his $10,000 portfolio, he doesn't have to put in like $500 into Pulse. Maybe he's like, man, like all these fundamentals, I'm happy to put in like 70% in. Now, I'm not saying to do that. Of course, you can, but just telling you, friends, this is how you increase your probability of like your bet size as well, winning as well. So you increase the probability that on the wins, you get to concentrate more. This is what you want. Because unfortunately, just buying 20 coins, putting $500 each, it just doesn't do it anymore. Okay, we can't do that. But there is a certain part of portfolio that we have to do that, but you can't do it with everything. Okay, so we're going to be participating with this. It's going to be like a $4 million raise. So I've had a video call with them. So it's $4 million they'll raise. They pay, I don't know what they pay for. I forgot again. They tell me, friends, who cares? Just, it's got a cool game. They said they'd open it at 6 million. So everyone's 50% on side. They'll give you like a 1 million market cap. Interesting. I've got to tell you this, friends. This is why. See, when I was in your position in the last cycle, people told me, oh, if you hang around in the bear market, you get opportunities. And I'm like, I was there, didn't feel like it, but you just didn't know what to look for. All right. You need a friend to point you in the right direction. It's not just, what do I look for? So give you an example. Me, dumpster diving in meme coins, I noticed, and talking to my friend, all right, my friend Shubs, I'm talking to him, I'm like, man, Ethereum yield is very popular with these meme coins. And he told me, basically the meme coin has started it, friends. Real yield, okay? And then mid-curve DeFi actually took it. Isn't it funny? And I'm wondering, like, where does the yield come from? It's a buy-sell tax from the coin. So they do hypes and launches, and they go, okay, if there's going to be activity, buying and selling, let's route their tax of the degens, and we put it into a marketing budget, okay? And sometimes what the meme coins will do is they're like, hey, on that marketing budget, we're going to put Ethereum somewhere. Let's say they've collected like $30,000. Remember, friends, it's very cute, small amounts of money. It's like they'll have some meme coins were in. They've got a marketing budget of like $1,800. That's the game. That's the game we're dealing with, friends. If you want to deal with your big gems, this is where it comes from. It's funny, man. What are we doing here? It's a casino. It's just a casino, friends. It's a casino for men, just like TA's astrology for men, right? It's just brings a tear to my eye. This is what we're telling our grandkids. Like, this is the opportunity. By the time they have the big applications at work, there's no opportunity, friends. You're gonna be making your 2% gains, like the baby boomers. Okay. Now, when it comes to something like this, of course, not a full guarantee. But like I said to you, I've been dumpster diving the meme coins, and then the real yield, right? It gets taxed and routed from the trading. So in Drift, I noticed that the dev, like he's been around in that field as well. He knows the meme coiners. So he's like, yeah, we took that idea. And I'm thinking, interesting, right? Think about that. A crypto gaming coin with a product. They got a studio. They got a working product and a game and everything. Looking at the meme coiners. You would have never thought of that, right? You know what's funny? When they told me that, I made it a big thing. I was like, whoa, you guys did this. They're like, yeah, what are you talking about? Of course we have to do that. Like, it was just like nonchalant, So it's basically, you sit there and you're like, okay, what works out in the real world? Let's take it. I guess it's fascinating to see, right? So real yield. So meme coiners and the new coins out there, friends, getting your own coin as yield is negatively seen now with meme coiners. Okay, they don't want that. They don't want their own coin in yield. They want deflation. They want it to be more scarce, and they want a tax. They want everything. They want everything. They want the coin to pump. They want it to have no inflation, and they want real yield Ethereum. But guess what? The meme coiners found that. What do? Right? You have no inflation on the coin. You put a buy-sell tax. And the activity just routes into somewhere. But it ends somewhere. It doesn't go, it doesn't continue forever. So do you see now, friends? So I'm telling you the video title, right? I'm talking to you about changing your mindset. So we've done the core part. Now we have to go do the lottery part. All right. Now, remember, nothing's fully safe, but we do have a margin of safety. What is that? Bitcoin is under its all-time high. All right. So it's funny, right? People, when they're going to throw the most amount of money, is going to be when they see Bitcoin at 50, 60, 70K. They're going to compound their money up there, okay? That's danger. Why? Once we finally cross up there, you know, all your coins, you're like, hey, man, this is it. Like, in the next run, we got to start moving. We really got to grab the attention. Our coins have got to start moving, okay? You don't have opportunity anymore. That's why, say, I'm participating in this ICO with now. The valuation is only like 4 million, all right? Top signals, friends, include another one, okay? Just you're learning, peanut brain. When you start to see big raises, big market caps, it's game over. It's literally near game over. When you start to see billion-dollar valuations, I mean, like, you know, Pulse Chain, PulseX, perfect example, right? PulseX raised like, you know, I think it was 1.1 billion raised. Yeah, that was, think about that. That was raised in December of 2021, literally at the very, very, very end. Money went like that much into a pool. So you see now, that's why it's just, it's harmful when you're in with a lot of weak hands. But Ethereum did it. But look at the timing, friends. Ethereum did not do their raise. They did their raise in a bear market. All right. When they did their ICO, I think 2014 or something. I'm not even actually sure. I'm going to check it quickly. Okay. I just checked. It was actually July to August of 2014. So I was in their bear market. So, you know, if you want to go back and check, so this is very interesting to see, right? This is 2014. July. Yeah. So you know what? It had already popped. So, you know what? It wasn't like super hot or super bad. It was right in the middle. This is where Ethereum's ICO was done. Okay. So you got to imagine, right? This is a world of difference, friends. This is like huge. Like Bitcoin was already down 60% off its top. So the bubble had already popped, right? So the equivalent for Pulse Chain, you know what? Now that I think about it, we weren't too far off when it comes to those sacrifices. But it doesn't really matter because you know the weak hands. That's it. So I'm telling you, friends, like, you know, for example, why am I doing drift? I'm like, there's a cap on the raise, right? They cap it and they stop it because greedy people will just keep raising the cap because that's what happens in a bull market. Just to let you know, peanut brains, you got to absorb this information. In a bull, say these guys, okay, we've just had 2 years of bear market. So they're going to raise money like they have to do marketing and, you know, they pay salaries, keep getting projects done, keep paying the studio to make new stuff, maybe expand more games from the studio, all this stuff, right? There's opportunity there. But guess what? It's only 4 million raised. All right, it's nothing. It's not even, you know, like you can imagine like, oh, wow, 25x to 100 million market cap. Okay. As the bull market progresses, because there's just so much demand to get in, you won't be able to get away with a 4 million raise. You literally fill it in a second, okay? You can go back and check the raises, everything for even just like absolute phenomenally trash projects, people. Just like people with just like wearing wigs in voice chats, okay? Have nothing to do with crypto, somehow collecting 15 million, 20 million. There's a lot of people got away with murder. And this is small, right? Still. So you saw 100 million raises, you know? So that's what happens, okay? Later on. That's why... Remember, imagine going back in time. You shake up little Timmy. You go, little Timmy. And you slap little Timmy. Little Timmy, little Timmy. You have to go back in time and buy stuff before it got hot. Before people knew what to look for. Before, not after or during. Because you can't get in at that point. Okay, so we're going to be looking back at this time, friends, and be like, wow, we had it easy at that point. And you get more frustrated, all right? Trust me, there's going to be points. I can already see it. There's going to be points where there's going to be ICOs. The starting market cap is like 80 million. And you're like, man, how high is this thing going to go? Like even at 300 million, you get like a 2.5, 3.5, you know, 3.5x, right? It just makes no sense, right? and then what ends up happening is it sometimes tricks people. They open it, but they don't release everybody's coins. They open it with like 10% of the coins. So the coins float up and they might go to fully diluted of 1 billion, but the coins aren't out. You see, that's how everybody gets trapped, friends. Because in the bull market, people start looking at that and they're like, oh, market cap doesn't matter. Market cap doesn't matter. And then you have people like GCR, the Grim Reaper, who goes and does research, which he does, and he finds out, hey, when's your token unlock schedule? You know what I mean? Oh, it's in like 3 months, hey? And then he starts seeking out. He's like, anybody want to put on a short with me? You know, that's what he ends up doing, friends. He's like, there's no way these things can sustain themselves. That's how he takes the sides of the other bet. Now, of the other bet. Now, remember, he was doing it at the top of the bull. You don't need to do that, okay? I pray we don't need to do that. That means you didn't make enough in the bull, okay? On the way up, okay? So we are now in this we're presented with opportunities here just to keep participating. Don't fall in love with any project. You do as much research as you can. You treat them all like lotteries. You're just like, hey, whatever comes out in the market, you guys figure it out, man. That's all you can do, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you very soon, friends.